Hello, my YouTube family. It's me, Lindsay Star. Welcome back to this video and my channel. If you guys can you guys do me a favor? Please hit that like button down below. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are definitely turned on, and leave a comment and share what you want. Share the video, okay? Sorry, I'm losing it. Alright, so I have to talk to you guys about some crazy things going on. So as of yesterday when I went streaming, my headphones are suddenly not working. So I don't know how bad the video I did yesterday morning went. So yeah, if it's not working, I do apologize for that. Anyway, sorry, I'm side distracted. Just let me get to the where I need to be, because it's my breakfast and I'm gonna go watch some videos on YouTube. I know that what happened during my stream on Twitch had happened, and yes, it was kind of considered to be a bad thing, and I do apologize for it, but it's because of my cable provider, which is Comcast, decided to not work for me, and I don't know why it's still doing it. I mean, when it comes to streaming on Twitch, or if making videos or watching videos on YouTube, you know, Comcast is really pushing the limits. And despite of this situation, of this madness of the net neutrality, which I haven't heard much about this since December, and despite my mother is really kind of making me go completely crazy, about the whole entire situation of switching cable providers, when the fact, or internet providers, or whatever you guys want to call it, switching providers is ridiculous. And I told my mother that there are others out there. But she says, oh, it's because they have to be available in our area. I'm like, really? That's all it has to be? I'm like, that's not even a real good reason. In fact, it isn't. In fact, I'm going to tell you a little story, okay? Why I have problems with the providers that are monopolizing the area, and not giving others an opportunity. And at the same time, I also will explain some other things. So, how does this happen, and why is this happening? Well, there were a lot of things that happen, and despite if I could find other alternatives, I can't, because when I search on Google, well, it gives me to different websites that will bring me either to go to Comcast, AT&T, or Verizon. And this is not even fair here. And I have a feeling that even though they should be investigated, it immediately, why they're not letting others to be around the area. I'm pretty sure most of you guys will say, oh, because they can't. Because there's something, because it has to do with the distance. I don't think so. Oh, I mean, for example, their Optimum, their store, the closest store is from where I live, is in 15 minutes. But the reason why is they said it's not in our area, it's probably have to do with in the county areas, because their store is in one county, and where I live is in another. Although not technically it's borderline, but they're saying we're in another county. And even though when I go to classes, when I used to go to classes, they mistaken the city where I live as part of that county and not the other, which is very, very, very stupid if you ask me. But at the same time, I don't blame them. But it's ridiculous. So anyway, so back to this matter of problems. And then, of course, there is the reasons why the 3 don't work where I live, okay? Here's the reason why. Actually, not where I live, but experience-wise. Let's begin. Sorry, I have butter knife. I shouldn't be swinging it. That could get me in trouble. Anyway, it's no harm, alright? Let's start off with Verizon. Why I refuse to go back to Verizon. The reason why is with Verizon, they do not provide best at coverage, and not to mention, they ended up never telling anybody about their coverage. So, for example, much of an example, because this has really happened. See, almost about 5 years ago, I wanted to watch. And actually I should delete the video, but about 5 years ago, I really wanted to watch, one of my favorite wrestlers, Tim Donst, Russell, cause he was on Full Impact Pro, which is part of the World Wrestling Network, and I really put the show, and, I really want to watch it. Turns out, during the stream that I'm watching this up in my bedroom, it's stopping and starting. So I got mad. I thought it was coming from their end, so I had to find out what the heck's going on. Turns out they said it was my end. So I had to look into the internet speeds, and it was not even fair. So because of this, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Hang on, guys. I'm thinking this is getting a little darker by the moment. Sorry. Right. Should have thought about that. So, yeah, it turns out that Verizon was in fact stiffing us. Despite they only straight told us that it was only used for one computer, and not one computer and 2 laptops, because at that time I had a laptop, but I don't have a laptop anymore because I have to, my mother refused to buy me a new one. So I have to do things on my own. Sorry, I'm getting a little too teary. So apparently Verizon said, oh, if you want to have more internet access, you have to pay $50. And Mom's like, no way in heck she's gonna do that. And then, of course, when we decided to fully switch over to Comcast for the phone and internet and to pair it up with our cable, apparently I think Verizon held hostage of our landline phone number. And I'm like, why? Guys, give me one moment. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. Whew. Sorry. So I believe Verizon had hold our phone number held hostage for a day, and I guess until Comcast had to fight it. Now there's going to be another problem if we ever switch back to Verizon, because then our number will be held hostage again, or given to somebody else, which I don't think we should have that. But I think, again, we could just get rid of the landline altogether. And to get rid of the spam problem. So, as of right now, I'm refusing to do Verizon because after the crap they pulled off of my mother, and not to mention, and their crappiness of what they did to net neutrality because of their insider man, and And we need to get rid of him fast. And I guess that has to wait until midterms happen. Anyway, now for AT&T, spending a week in Florida with that provider because of the owners, because my uncle and my mother didn't think twice. Even though I should, and the reason why I am kind of steaming out for this anchor. And, it's ridiculous. I mean, there was no safety, and because of, in case there were bugs around, and if what happens if it bit what happens if it bit Elena, she's family to me. And, and that was terrible, especially because I had my smartphone with me, and I really wanted to play Minecraft, but I couldn't get on until I had to turn it all off the Wi-Fi and then get on to there. And it was just terrible. And plus my mother and my brother could not get on. But somehow my uncle can for some reason. I have no idea why. So, and I think it's something I have to do with my mother. I don't know about my brother, but for my mother, it's actually because of her work computer. The reason why she couldn't get on is because I think it's something I have to do with work, but I have no idea. So, but still, neither one of them can get on, but somehow my uncle can for no apparent reason. I have no idea why. And it was ridiculous for me to get on, because at least I could play Hearthstone. I couldn't get on to playing Minecraft, and that's what another thing that just bothered me. But then, of course, now we're up to Comcast, and proof is in the pudding, man. And just check out I'll schedule my stream. I'll export my stream from yesterday, and I'll put it out onto my gaming channel today at 4 o'clock. I was going to put up a video, but, I'll do that instead, because even though I was going to release the video, I was going to do a recording of a game video. So I was going to probably do Roblox. Something that I wanted to see when I watch Sally Green Gamer's video. It was so spicy. Sorry, that didn't mean. Anyway, probably today during my stream on Twitch, I'm going to stream Hearthstone. I'm probably going to see how that goes. But I don't know why my stream was acting so terrible. But unless there's another reason why. But I don't know. And I don't know if it's because I have another internet provider. I mean, if I have another phone, because I have a cell phone provider as Brent, that's preventing me to do streaming well, then that's the problem. Anyway, I have no idea how to furthermore put into this, but yes. My stream was in fact went terrible. It's because of my internet provider, or it has to become my cell phone provider. And if it comes down to either way, we need to fix the problem. And I know you guys are wondering, why can't you stream on your computer? The computer that I have is used for another family member, which is my mother. There, she has her stuff on there, and I can't do that. Because what happens if I get a virus and it starts to read everything that she has? I could get her in trouble. And maybe have her job lost. She loses her job. That job that she has been working on for years. Literally for 20 years. Well, yeah. I do not want to do that. So, That's why I've been streaming a lot on Twitch and making videos on YouTube, because mostly because I need the money to buy myself my own computer there, so you guys can have a chance to know what I do. Besides I making videos, it was off from my phone. Even though I really want to do those kind of computer games, like I would love to stream some of the games like Ark and Dead by Daylight. You know, the games that I know through Meza and Nico, Garrett, Sunday, Krana, those guys. I know, it's ridiculous. And probably do Roblox, the way how Krana and Sally does. But I can do Roblox, but it's gonna be on my phone, as always. But yeah, that's all I have to address. Now, the other thing I'll also to tell you guys is I may probably release another video or 2 or 3. I think I'm trying to plan out making videos of which YouTubers I subscribe to, because I have a lot of channels that I subscribe to. And I may have to put them into different videos because depending on what they do. I mean, I have gamers, I have technology, vloggers, there's those who do reviews and stuff. And, you know, I have to put them into ways you guys can understand so you guys know which ones are cool and which ones are not. Anyway, I know I shouldn't say that. But, and then of course, I also have to release another wrestling vlog because it's kind of terrible as of right now, because as of last night, I just found out that somebody got in trouble. And I will furthermore explain that. Just giving you guys a little hint. Alright. Now, the other thing is, I also want to give a huge shout out to my homie, Notified Clips. I'm surprised he left a comment on my one of my videos last night, but I want you guys to go check him out because his video I'll leave a video he did. I want you guys to go check him out. Give him a huge love, you know, give him likes and stuff. I know this is ridiculous, but you know, I mean, even though I'm just a small channel and he's already into the thousands, but please show my friend some love, show the homie some love, tell him about, compliment about his video, check out other videos he have on, and yeah, and thank you. All right, hey. Anyway, so I'm gonna go pair off for another. I'm gonna go make a couple of videos, and then I'm gonna go streaming. The stream won't be starting until 2 o'clock today because the stream I did from yesterday was at 3 because I went to watch Meza, though he kept streaming after I was done streaming. So I don't know if that was a really good thing or a bad thing, because I haven't checked after since I had to go have dinner with my mother. So anyway, yeah, so today's stream will be starting on twitch.tv/MissLindsayStar at 2 o'clock today. I'm going to go for a full 2 hours, I hope. We're probably going to do Hearthstone, unless I go crazy. But, yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then. Bye. Don't forget to hit the like button and if you guys are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.